What's up, everybody? Nathanael Morton here with NathanaelMorton.com, helping you get bigger, stronger, faster, and more explosive. Before I get into this video, I want to let you know that if you comment JUMP, J-U-M-P, down below in the comment section and like this video, I will send you a free vertical jump body weight training program. Absolutely free if you comment JUMP and like the video. Here we go. Today's video is another Q&A session. Okay, we got a question and answer session. So if you want your question to be featured on the next video, leave your questions down below in the comment section of this video. Now, I always say this, but I'm going to try to go quicker and answer everything quicker because I just take too long with my answers and I don't want this video to be 20 minutes. Here we go. First question from Christian Trinidad. Hey Nathanael, your weight jump program, can I do it every day? So basically, can I do weight training for a vertical jump every single day? No, you should do weight training for vertical jump 2 times per week, and I think you should do 3 times per week max, with one of those being a plyometric workout. So the most that you should do would be a vertical jump weight training workout on Monday. On Wednesday, do a body weight vertical jump training workout like plyometrics, like your depth jumps and squat jumps and everything body weight. And then Friday, you can hit another weight training vertical jump workout. If you hit weight training for your vertical jump every single day, you are not going to be letting your muscles recover, and you're just going to hit them and break them down further and further and further, and that will lead to overtraining. So no, do not do it every single day. The best way to increase your vertical jump is to do either 2 times per week or 3 times per week, with that third one being a plyometric exercise. And you have to make sure that you are stretching and foam rolling and playing your sport on all of those other days that you do not do the weight training. So there you have it. Next question from Usama Us. Coach, I have a question. It's about nutrition. How can I build muscle and play basketball? I mean, in terms of nutrition. I have a question about nutrition. How can I build muscle and play basketball? So if you're playing basketball all the time, if you're on a team, then you're going to probably have a very high metabolism. You're going to be burning lots of calories every single day. So naturally, your body is going to be in a caloric deficit, meaning that it's not in a muscle building state. It's not trying to build muscle. It is, you are burning more calories than you are consuming. The way to build muscle while you are playing basketball, number 1, is to be in a caloric surplus. So each one of us, every single human being, has a maintenance number of calories. That is the amount of calories that we need to maintain our weight. A caloric deficit means that you are consuming less calories than your maintenance. A caloric surplus means that you are consuming more calories than your surplus. So I will leave a link down below in the description of this video to a calorie calculator. You can click that. It'll ask you your height, your age, your weight, how active you are, some other questions. You can put all that information in, and it will tell you how many calories you should be eating to gain weight. Okay, and you might say, I don't want to gain weight, I just want to build muscle. You have to gain a little bit of weight to build some muscle. Okay, muscle weighs, it weighs something. Okay, so when you put on muscle, you are going to gain weight. So you want to be in a caloric surplus of about 250 to 500 calories. So for myself, let's say I want to build muscle. My maintenance is 3,000 calories. At 3,000 calories a day, if I eat that many calories, I will maintain my weight. I want to be eating 3,250 to 3,500 calories a day to build muscle. The second thing is you want to make sure that you are eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to at least be eating 150 grams of protein every single day. If I were you, I would use MyFitnessPal. I can't speak today. MyFitnessPal to track your food. You can scan barcodes. You can add in chicken. You can add in steak, whatever you are eating that day, to make sure that you hit not only your calories for the day, but your recommended grams of protein, that 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Other than that, I'm going to assume that you are weight training, you are doing things that are going to actually break down your muscle first in order for you to eat food and sleep and rest and recover to build that muscle back up. So make sure you're actually lifting weights. Okay, so there you have it. Next question, Chris Uzumaki. This is my boy. Chris comments on so many videos. Chris, I truly appreciate you. Hey Nathan, so I know we have 2 days in between the workout. I have waited 3 days, today being my third. Is that okay? So I think he's talking about one of my weight training vertical jump workouts. Maybe for my vertical jump program. I don't know if he got that or not. But so Chris did a weight training vertical jump workout, and then I usually tell people take 2 days rest in between. He took 3 days rest. Is that okay? Yes. What else are you going to do? Never work out again? Yes, Chris, just work out, okay? If you miss an extra day, life happens. Sometimes I miss workouts. You just got to make sure you get it in the next day. If you fall off the plan the next day, get back on the plan. That's all you can do, you know? So thank you, Chris, for that question. Get back on the plan. Next comment, or next question is from Seth. Can you tell me your thoughts on BCAA versus EAA for supplementing every day? So for those of you who might not be aware, BCAA, that stands for branched chain amino acids. EAA, that stands for essential amino acids. Branched chain amino acids and essential amino acids, those are what you consume to stimulate protein synthesis. Stimulating protein synthesis puts you in an anabolic muscle building state. So when you consume BCAAs or EAAs, you basically put your body in a muscle building state, prepared to build muscle. So the difference, can you tell me your thoughts on BCAA versus EAA for supplementing every day? Well, BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, are parts of the essential amino acids. So there are 9 EAAs, 9 essential amino acids. BCAAs are 3 of them. So if you're getting your EAAs, you are getting your BCAAs. So the most important BCAA to build muscle is leucine. Okay, and if you are taking just BCAAs, you need about 2.8 grams of leucine in order to stimulate protein synthesis and start that muscle building state. If you are taking BCAAs with all of the other essential amino acids, then you don't need 2.8 grams, you need about 1.8 grams or something like that. All this stuff is just too scientific for me, if you ask me. And you can also eat food, okay? You don't have to take BCAA supplements. Branched chain amino acids, essential amino acids, these are in food, okay? They're in most meats like chicken, or all meats, chicken, fish, steak. They're in eggs, okay? You can get some essential amino acids in yogurts, in beans, all of these things. Just make sure you're eating good food, and then if you are going to supplement, just get some essential amino acids instead of BCAAs, and you will stimulate protein synthesis. Or get the BCAAs, make sure you get 2.8 grams. But Seth, that is your answer. BCAAs are part of the EAAs. There are 9 essential amino acids. BCAAs are just 3 of them. Next question from Tashiri S. How tall are you? I'm 6'1". Next question. In one of your videos, you should tell us about your tattoo story. Okay, so I have a tattoo. Here it is. That is my tattoo. My tattoo is a cross, and it's angel wings, and it says blessed. And the meaning of my tattoo is that I feel, I'm religious. I believe in God. I don't talk about God on this channel because I don't talk about God. I don't talk about politics. I'm going to leave that up to everybody. And whatever you do is good with me. I do what I do. You do what you do. But I feel that I am just blessed with the life that I've been given. I'm very grateful for everything that happens to me in life, even the bad things that happen to me in life. Okay? I truly feel gratitude for every single thing that happens to me in life, whether I crash my car, whether a girlfriend breaks up with me, whatever it is, there's always positive in that. So, and if you take it back to the fundamentals, at the end of the day, most of our problems really don't matter. Most of our problems really don't matter. Let's say you crash your car. It really, really, really doesn't matter. If you get down to the fundamentals, are you alive? Are you okay? Okay, do you have food, water, shelter? You have friends, you have family who love you. You can breathe. Most of us take a lot of things for granted. Can you walk? Do you have your eyesight? Can you hear me right now? Okay, so I truly feel blessed with the life I live. That's why I got the tat on my back, because I believe in God and I'm religious a little bit, not crazy religious, but I believe in God and I feel blessed with the life I live. So that's my tattoo story. That was harder to explain than I thought. From I hire your. Okay. Do you do the push-ups and pull-ups before or after your weightlifting workouts? So he's talking about if you are male, he, she. He is talking about, so I do push-ups and pull-ups every day. I do 6 sets of 32 push-ups every day and 6 sets of 11 pull-ups every day, or I do 3 sets to failure every day. Do I do them before or after my weightlifting workouts? Normally, I superset them in my weightlifting workouts. If I'm doing a lower body workout, like I'm just doing legs, I will superset them in between my leg workouts. If I'm doing upper body, I'll superset them. Let's say I'm doing bench press, I'll hit the bench, then I'll go over and do some pull-ups. Then I'll hit some deadlifts or some bent over rows, and I'll go over and I'll hit some push-ups. So I either do them before my workout or I do them during my workout, superset it in. I try not to do all 6 sets at the same time, because that's 6 sets of pull-ups, 6 sets of push-ups, and it really, really, really messes with me mentally. Well, therefore, if it messes with me mentally, I should probably do it, right? Because I find it very, very, very hard. So maybe that's something I should think about, but I superset it within my workouts. That's what I do. Next question from QQ. I'm 15 and I just started weight training. I just do 30 kilograms of deadlift and clean pulls with front squat and calf raises. Is this training going to help me jump higher? I'm 6'2". Yes. Okay. If you're doing deadlifts, if you're doing clean pulls with front squats, if you're doing calf raises, yes, that training is going to help you jump higher. I think you should do some body weight stuff as well, like some plyometrics, like some squat jumps and some depth jumps. And I think you should practice dunking. I think you should do some high object touches. What else? You do deadlifts. You do clean pulls with front squats. That's really good. Yeah. You maybe add in one more hamstring exercise, like a hamstring curl. You could also do straight leg deadlifts. You could also do band extensions. You could also do kettlebell swings, but you are hitting your hamstrings with the deadlifts and the clean pulls with front squat a little bit, although that's more quads. But yeah, see, this is where I ramble. I just talk so much. But QQ, yes, that's going to help you increase your vertical jump. From Jake Thornell. How important is posterior chain in vertical jumping? Also, in your opinion, squats or deadlifts for vertical jump? Jake's snuck 2 questions in there. So first question, how important is posterior chain in vertical jumping? It's the most important thing there is, Jake. Okay? Your posterior chain, for those of you who don't know, posterior just means in the back of. So your posterior chain is actually everything from your traps down to your calves. So it's your traps, it's your laps, it's your traps, it's your lats, it's your glutes, it's your hamstrings, it's your calves, it's all the muscles in the back of your legs and your back. So yeah, posterior chain is extremely important. The best exercises, I'm like super close to the camera. The best exercises for your posterior chain are going to be your deadlifts, they're going to be your squats, they're going to be your power cleans, they're going to be your hyper extensions, they're going to be your kettlebell swings. Anything really with a hip extension is going to be super, super good for posterior chain. Also, in your opinion, squats or deadlifts for vertical jump? That's a hard one. Squats or deadlifts for vertical jump? Both. Okay, if you ask me, what you should do is on Monday, you should do squats, heavy squats, and then on the next time you do your vertical jump, wait 2 or 3 days, you should do your deadlifts. But if you're gonna ask me either or, I'm gonna have to say squats, okay? I think squats are better. However, I don't really feel comfortable with that answer. I also don't feel comfortable saying deadlifts are better. You gotta do them both, but if I had to choose, I would do deadlifts. Jake, why are you putting this on me? If I had to choose personally, I like deadlifts more. If I can only do one, that's how I'm gonna answer this. If I can only do one exercise for the rest of my life, squats or deadlifts, in order to jump the highest that I could, I would do squats, okay? I would do squats, so that's my answer. Yeah. So thanks, Jake. So next question from ABrain94. Core importance in the jump. How do you breathe as you are approaching your vertical jump? Do you breathe in and brace your core, like hold your breath, as you would a squat or deadlift? You've put a lot of great content out. Just wanted to get your take on core activation during jumping. A-brain, I have never thought about it. When I'm trying to jump higher, it just doesn't cross my mind to think about breathing. It's just something I do naturally. But I know what you're talking about with the squat or a deadlift, because I hold my breath during the squat. I go, and then I go down my squat, and as I'm coming up, I blow out. But I don't think about it at all. I just think there's too much going on when I'm trying to jump higher. Either I'm in a basketball game or I'm training. I just don't think about breathing. But if I did think about breathing, Nate, what would you do? How do you breathe as you are approaching your vertical jump? Let me test it. I feel like I take a breath as soon as I jump. I go, and then I jump. But I don't know. Okay. A-Brain, you stumped me. Next question. Sunshine. Do you reckon working out at a young age stunts growth? Do you reckon working out at a young age stunts growth? No, working out at a young age does not stunt growth. That is a myth. Working out at a young age is actually beneficial. It actually improves growth hormone. But I do think that you should do body weight training first. If you're 13 years old, you should not be getting on a squat rack with, a plate on each side until you get your body weight stabilizing strength down first. So you should be doing, for teenagers, they should be doing body weight isometric holds and body weight squats as opposed to jumping straight into the weights. And when they do jump straight into the weights, they should do lighter weight. Okay, you should always do lighter weight and focus mostly on form. So it doesn't stunt growth, actually helps growth. It's beneficial for you. That's a myth. There's nothing out there that says it stunts growth. And even if it did stunt growth, you're not really going to get to the point where it would stunt growth unless you're lifting to be this crazy bodybuilder with giant muscles, okay? But most of you out there are training to be athletes. So do some body weight training first. Get that stabilizing foundation of strength with your wall sits, your lunge holds, your tiptoe squat holds, your glute bridge holds, and then start using lighter weights as you go up. But nope, does not stunt growth, actually helps it. And that is it, okay? That is the last question. So I appreciate all of you for asking those questions. If you have a question while you are watching this video, leave it down below in the comment section. Ask your question and I will answer it in the next Q&A video. Other than that, comment JUMP, J-U-M-P, and like the video if you want that free bodyweight vertical jump training program. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Share this if you think it can help somebody else. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, take action, because action is everything. Knowledge is not power. It is only potential power until you take action on what you know. Knowing without doing leads you nowhere. I'll see you guys in the next video.